Hi, my name is Jeff Thorson. I'm here to talk about workplace safety today. A brief summary of the type of personal protective equipment that we use on job sites. I've spent myself probably 17 years out in the field. I'm now a safety representative / manager for Orion Marine Group, and I do the training and measure statistics of workplace injuries. Class, is there anything on the job site that you know that you would need a hard hat for? Okay, Krista, what would you need a hard hat for?
Because if anything falls on your head, it'll keep it safe.
That's right. And Julia, what would you think a hard hat's for?
The same thing.
The same thing. That's right. So could I get one of you to volunteer to come up? How about I take Krista to begin with? And we're going to try on a hard hat. Okay? This is a hard hat. Typically, this is an actual fiber metal hard hat. Typically, they have a date when they were manufactured, and they do have a lifespan on them. If you look at the manufacturer specifications, they have a sticker inside the hard hat here, and it'll tell you that how long it's good for from the manufacturer date, whether it's valid. A lot of things can make it to where these are not, they can deteriorate from the sun. The weather can pose harm on them. If you're using sandblasting materials or anything that's, UV rays, that can also deteriorate the hard hat. So what you do is there's an adjustable band inside. This is called the hard hat suspension in here. Okay, it attaches to the hard hat. This is a foam brim hard hat. It's good for, exposure to the sun because it protects your ears and everything. And it also is good for, a lot of miners use this, and a lot of industrial settings use these types. First, you figure out how big your head is, and you ratchet it down so that way it fits your head. And this is what it looks like when you have the right adjusted hard hat on. Go ahead and turn around. You see how that fits nice? And you got the ratchet in the back, okay? And then when you go to remove the hard hat, you just take a click off, and off it comes. Okay? So that's a hard hat. You can go sit down now. Thank you. Okay. So that's the basic, the first thing that you notice on everybody on the job site is everybody wears a hard hat. You don't want to go out into any hazardous condition where there's no hard hats. Okay, so the next thing we're going to look at is, let's look at safety glasses. One of the biggest injuries that I see are eye injuries. And these can be, something can get into your eye. It could be from either grinding or cutting with a saw, chainsaw, skill saw. You can use all different types of tools to where this can, throw things into your eyes. I have a set of safety glasses here. Who would like to try these on? Okay, Julia, you can come and try these safety glasses on. These safety glasses are Smith & Wesson safety glasses. There's a stamp on the inside that say Z87 on them. And if they don't have the Z87, they're not safety glasses. So what you'll see is, because some contractors like to give out glasses that aren't very cool looking, and what we do here is we like to try to get people to wear safety glasses. So if there's certain ones that they'd rather wear, then we'll pick out the kind that they need. These ones here are minis. They're a smaller size, so you got smaller people, women especially. They don't, the big safety glasses don't fit them. So when they're put on, go ahead and put the safety glasses on. When they go on, there's areas in here where the debris can come in. Okay, so you want them to fit nice and snug, rest on your nose, and you want to get it to. You don't want to be able to get your finger in between here. Okay, these here actually fit her very well. They're actually the ones that I use. You use shaded ones in the summertime, and you use, like when it's overcast or inside buildings, you'll use clear ones. If it's nighttime, you can use the yellow amber frame or amber lenses. There's several different types of safety glasses for each specification. A lot of times too, which I don't have any here, but you're going to have goggles. Goggles have a foam deal on the inside here that actually fits snug to your face, and when you're in like when you're sandblasting, that's a good thing to have on, because then there's no way for material to get in. Also, when you're doing that, you'll have a respirator, or you'll be in a full face shield kind of situation. But when you're just grinding, or if you're using a torch or some different things like that, this is going to be your first area of protection here. Okay, thank you. And so then the next, you know what earplugs are for?
Ears.
For your ears? They are for your ears. It's in case you're working around tools or equipment that is too loud and that you need to guard your ears, because once you lose your hearing, you can never get it back. Okay? So can I get a couple of people to come up and try these on? Okay? Why don't both of you guys come up here? Alright, so here I'm going to open up a package for you. So what the rules are in the OSHA CFR that anything over 85 decibels in an 8-hour period, you have to use hearing protection. These earplugs, wait, here, go ahead and grab them, and then I'll open them for you. No, you only each need one, because we're just going to put them in one ear. So what you do, so anyway, back to my, what I was telling you here, is these little guys are good for 32 decibels, is what the package says. However, they actually have a half of that rating because of installation differences. People's ear canals are different and everything. And so they actually are only good for 16 decibels. So when you're using this for something that's rated at 130 decibels, these don't bring the noise level down far enough to get under that 85 decibel mark. So then you're going to need double hearing protection. So it could be an earplug and an ear muff or something else. And so that's something that your job site superintendent or your project manager is going to have to determine what that level of protection is, or your safety professional. So what you do, class, is you take your earplug and you roll it up into a nice little skinny little one. Okay? No, not that way, like this. Just try to make it a skinny, like a pencil. Try to make it a skinny pencil. Can you do that? And then a lot of people give it a little lick, and then they just insert it right in the ear, and they let it swell up. Okay, so you roll it like this. Okay. Give it a little lick. Okay, and then just insert it right into your ear, like that, and then it'll fill up. You get yours in, okay? That looks pretty good. Can you feel it spreading out and closing your ear up? And so that way when your mom yells at you, you can put these in and then you don't have to listen anymore. Alright, so do you guys have any questions on earplugs? Okay, do you have a question, Krista?
Because if there are loud noises, we have to have these so if they hurt our ears, they won't hurt us.
That's right. If you hear really loud noises at work, you put these in so that loud noises don't hurt your ears.
And Harvey has them.
Good. Okay, well, go sit down. Thank you for helping. Okay, so that just about concludes our little training session here. Is there any questions on anything else? All right. Well, thank you for going through this little training session, and be safe out there and be productive, good little workers. Thank you.